1.3 Solving equations with variables on both sides. To solve equation with variable on both sides, collect variable term on one side and the constant terms on the other side. So let's just do example number one, solving equation with variables on both sides, level 1. So first we're going to write the equation 15 minus 2x plus 5 equals negative 7x. Our aim is to have the variables on one side and the numbers on the other side. Here we are going to combine the like terms. So 15 plus 5 would be 20 minus 2x equals negative 7x. Now this number is already isolated on one side and we need to bring this negative 2x on the other side. To bring this negative 2 on the other sides, we are going to add 2x on both sides. One side you're left with 20 and the other side would be negative 7x plus 2x, which is negative 5x. You're going to isolate variable. So you're going to divide with negative 5 on both sides. Then x will equal to, this negative and negative cancel. 20 divided by negative 5 would be negative 4. And that would be your answer for number 1. Okay, let's just go ahead and do some of the you try problem here. So here we go for number 1. For number 1, we are going to bring the variable on one side. So it means that we are going to bring the 2x on the other side. And we are going to get negative 5x. So negative 5x equals 19. And you're going to divide with negative 5. You're going to get x equals negative 19 over 5. So it's a fraction. The answer is a fraction. So for letter A. So first you need to bring the 3x on this side with where the 9x is. First of all, get rid of this 6. So plus 6 on both sides. You're going to get 9x equals 3x plus 6. And then you're going to subtract the 3x from both sides. So 9x minus 3x is 6x equals 6. And when you divide with 6 on both sides, x will be equals 1. Now let's just do letter B here. Bring the y's on one side and then the numbers on the other side. So I'm going to first do add 2 on both sides, where I get 5y equals 30 minus y. Now I need to bring the y on the other side, so plus y on both sides. You're going to get is 6y equals 30. Divide the 6 on both sides, y equals 5. So for letter C here, you're going to add the 2 on both sides, and then you're going to have the 4x on one side and the 3x plus 1 on the other side. Now subtract the 3x from both sides. You're going to get x by itself, and x value should be equals to 1. So let's just do letter D here. So letter D, you're going to combine the 4x and the 3x, 7x, and you're going to bring this 7 on the other side by adding 7 on both sides. So you're going to get here is 14 plus 7, which is 21, and then which is equals 7x. Divide the 7 on both sides, the x will be equals 3. For letter E, so your purpose is to bring the variable on one side and the numbers on the other side. So I'm going to bring the number on this side. So I'm going to add the 7 on both sides so that the numbers are together. And when we add that, we get 21. And we are going to now take this 4x on the other side so that the variables are on one side. So subtract 4x on both sides. This 4x and this 4x cancel. 21 will be equals negative x. So that's your answer. Now let's just do number F and G, so letter F and G on this section. For letter F, we are going to combine the like terms that are -5 minus 2, that is -7, plus 4x equals 5x. Now we need to bring the variables on one side, so we are going to subtract 4x on both sides. X is -7, and that's your answer. For letter G, now the variables are on both sides and the number is also on both sides. So we're going to decide to bring the variable on one side, either one of the side, and then number on the other side. So I'm going to subtract the 10n on both sides so that I get to combine the variables. So 12n minus 10n is 2n. Now I'm going to bring this 20 on the other side so that I can combine the numbers on one side. So plus 20 on both sides, this 20 cancel. 20 minus 12 is 8, and then 2n equals 8. Variables separated, the number is separated, but we need to also divide with 2 so that we can cancel this 2 to get the variable by itself. And then 8 divided by 2 on the other side is 4.